Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy, Matthew Shack, live here, Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Man, coming in a little late, but hey, you know I'm going to come in. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fam, Mod Squad, subscribers and members. When you come in here, man, make sure you guys are liking the video. Double tap the screen or go to the three buttons if you have Android. Make it do what it do. Last but not least, tip your bartender. Man, Tuesday, man, been a pretty busy day for your boy. But I finally get an opportunity to come in and chop it up with you guys, man. So we can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and make that happen. Guys, let you guys filter in as you do. But right now, man, I'm hearing things out of training camp, out of Raider training camp right now, man, the Raider training camp, man, has its strong suits, it has its good things, and it has its bad things. And we're not going to talk about the good things that are going on right now, man. I'm going to talk about the bad things that are going on right now. Now, you might not think it's bad, but to me, it is. All right. Coach Antonio Pierce. Coach Antonio Pierce has been, doing his interviews and all of that, And he said something that kind of made me shake my head like this. And what he said was, if you're a Raider fan, if you're Raider Nation, what he said was, I would just like for a quarterback to just come up to me and say, take the job and say, I'm him. Pretty much, paraphrase. AP, I'm the guy. That's what he said. I'm the guy. Neither one of these guys, Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew, has not taken the initiative to say it's my team. You have to walk up to the coach and tell him, I'm him. I'm the guy. He said, I just wish somebody would come up to me and just say something. Because from what's being said about what's going on in training camp, neither one of these guys are playing that much better than the other. Aiden O'Connell's playing this much better than Gardner Minshew. And Gardner Minshew isn't playing that well. From what's being said, Gardner Minshew is throwing turnovers after turnovers after turnovers in practice. AOC's not throwing as many. But your boy Gardner Minshew, like I've been trying to tell you guys, it doesn't matter what year it is. I always tell you guys the truth. Whether you want to believe it or not, I always tell you the truth. Y'all made a big mistake getting rid of Derek Carr, bro. I didn't care about y'all being tired of him. I didn't care about 9 years is long enough. What I cared about was what were you going to do after you got rid of him? After you got rid of DC4, what did you do? Who did you bring in since then? It's been 2 years, going on 2 years, bro. 2 years, and you still don't have a quarterback, bro? Should I name them, dog? Should I just go ahead and name all the people who attempted to play quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders since Derek Carr didn't lose his job, was benched by a New England Patriot offensive coordinator? That's the dude that ended Derek Carr's career. Derek Carr's career wasn't ended by anybody that played on the field. Nobody that hit him, nobody that practiced against him, nobody that competed against him. But we understand that you guys just don't, when you don't like something, you're willing to just throw your entire team away. I'm not like that. Okay. I got 3 rings. I understand how this process works, bro. You got to have a replacement. All right. Understand that. All right. But hey, let's just get back to the point. Gardner Minshew threw 2 interceptions earlier in the week to Jacorian Bennett. Do you guys know Jacorian Bennett is like is a nickel coverage guy who was just the rookie last year? He's out there playing center field against Gardner Minshew. Okay. AOC is playing a little bit better, but he's not mobile. He's getting hit. All this, well, AOC is working on his footwork. AOC is going to run. AOC is going to avoid getting hit and tackled. You're not even hitting right now. This dude is being touched like, coverage. They come in, you can't touch him because he have on the red, having the red jersey. So they just say, okay, that's it. You're pretty much sacked, pretty much, without touching him. All right. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do if today is the first day of pads. Tuesday was pad day. There's no more shorts and halter tops being played out there, dog. No more wife beaters. It's pads. Pads, full helmet, full, everything that goes with it. Chin straps, the whole 9 yards. And today, AP's like, I just need somebody to step up. Okay? And you know what, bro? I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for nothing. I don't feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for the nation. I don't feel sorry for the Raiders. I don't feel sorry for nothing. Because when you continuously make the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again, then it gets to the point where you just have to be like, yo, dog, that's just what we want to do at this point. Okay? Really easy for me to sit back and not trip. Okay? Because I don't come from this. I'm a 50-year member of this fan base. I think you know my pedigree. I'm sitting on 3 rings. I can go to my grave and go to my maker with my 3. Okay? I can go to I'm 3-4 in the Super Bowl in my lifetime. 3-4. 3-1, excuse me. 3-1. I wasn't alive when at Super Bowl II. So I'm 3-1. I got a 75% Super Bowl win percentage. What's your win percentage? See what I'm saying? Because if you're not 40, you're 0-1. So what I got to say is this. I tried to tell you. I tried to warn you. I tried to let you know. Dude, you can't get emotional when you're actually playing professional football. You have to play chess. You never play checkers, bro. You never get caught up in your emotions, okay? Because an emotional man is worse than an emotional woman. Facts, okay? So all you emotional people who got caught up in Derek Carr being the quarterback of this team when you did not have a contingency plan, when you did not have a savings account, your checking account is overdrawn like a mug, and you don't have overdraft protection. You didn't have any overdraft protection, and now all your checks are bouncing all over everywhere. Okay. Or, nowadays, all your instant payments that come out of your account, nothing's clearing. Tried to tell you, bro. First thing, Jarrett Stidham. It's the first dude. You guys really were trying to convince me that Jarrett Stidham was better than Derek Carr, dog. I went to the game. I was there when we played San Francisco, bro. I went to that game. I saw Jarrett Stidham out there. Okay, he threw 1 touchdown pass. You guys jizzed up, and then after that, interception city, bro. We had that game won, bro, in overtime against the 49ers. Had the ball. Won the toss. All he had to do was get in the field goal range because Daniel Carson's a 56, 55 yards all day in the Death Star is nothing. Just get down the field, bro. Kick the 50-yarder and we're out. But no. Jarrett Stidham threw a damn pick in our side of the field, and all they did was just give the ball to McCaffrey, line it up, bloop, game over. Okay? That's the first guy. Well, that was the first dude. Then you guys really got stupid and really got weird. When you tried to tell me that Jimmy Garoppolo was better than Derek Carr, some of you guys need to be drug tested. Some of you guys really really still have COVID. Okay. You got COVID from 2020 still. Okay. Told you that that guy was trash. But no. Okay. Since you were wrong about Stidham, you had to be right about porn star Jimmy. You had to be right about Jimmy G String. You had to. So you came over here and tried to tell me I didn't know what I was talking about. When I come from a whole 49er family, when I'm the only member of Raider Nation in my entire bloodline, and I talk 49er football more than I talk Raider football with people outside of you guys. That dude was garbage, bro. And guess what? He didn't even last an entire season. He was out by week 7, bro. He was done. Okay. Brian Hoyer. Should I bring his name up? That's the third dude. Doesn't matter if they're backups. Everybody on the roster it has to be counted, bruh. Has to be counted. Brian Hoyer. He started a game or so. Went out there, didn't do nothing. Then you had AOC. AOC's a rookie. But is he handling his business? Doesn't seem like it to me. Because if AP saying I need somebody to step up and say they're the man and nothing's happening, that's the fourth guy. That's 4. And then last but not least, some of you guys, not all of you guys, some of you guys came over here and told me Gardner Minshew reminded you of Ken Stabler. And I'm like, where? He has the same kind of demeanor. Dude, Ken Stabler is the absolute GOAT quarterback of my team. I grew up with him. He was my first quarterback, dog. Are you out of your mind? He's out there throwing interceptions to his own team. But, like I said before, a lot of you guys, man, you guys are running around here listening to people who have no rings. I don't care how many people they have on their channel, subscribers, members. I don't give a damn views. I don't care about none of that. They don't have no hardware, bro. You don't have any hardware, then you know what you know, and I know what I know. All I'm saying is this, bro. I'm putting 100% of my hope and my prayers that AOC gets it together, because I never thought that a journeyman that's getting $12,500,000 a year in Gardner Minshew was going to win me anything, bro. And I'm going to tell you now, I hope AOC keeps his ass on the bench. I really do. I hope right now, from what's being said, and where am I hearing it from? I'm hearing it from all the Raider beat writers. Okay, I'm hearing it from Gutierrez and hearing it from Carpenter, and I'm hearing it from some of these other guys. They're all the Las Vegas Review newspaper. All of these pundits, bro. Tashawn Reed. That's where I'm hearing it from, bro. They're saying one thing to hear it from me. A lot of people don't want to hear me, but I'm right so much, you can be mad at me all you want to. But when you hear it from the people that are writing in the newspapers and writing in the blogs and the just blogs, and just win blogs and all of that, they're telling you, bro, quarterback plays lackluster. All right? Very much. So I'm just here to tell you right now, I'm looking forward to seeing preseason, because AP said that everybody's going to play, and I'm going to see for myself. But from what I'm hearing, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. No one's standing out. AOC's barely passing them up. But basically they said AOC is not putting the ball in harm's way as much as Minshew. Minshew is like, he's a gunslinger. Okay? Wasn't that what you guys were complaining about? Derek Carr was being a gunslinger, but Derek Carr is way better than these dudes. There's nobody. The past 5 quarterbacks are not better than DC. DC's down there in New Orleans, not having any quarterback controversy whatsoever, though. And they got a whole, the Swiss Army knife guy out there, bro. Taysom Hill. But he's gone. Okay, Carr's gone. Nothing I can do about it. But what I can do is talk crazy about what's left. Somebody better get it together. We can't make the playoffs with lackluster quarterback play, bro. The defense isn't going to save us. Defense isn't going to save us, bro. It's not going to get out there and the defense is going to get 2 defensive touchdowns every game like we did against Kansas City, or get a couple of pick sixes. Like, that's just a lot to ask for. Your offensive job is to score. The defensive job is to make sure the other team doesn't score. But when you're asking the offense to do everything and the defense to do everything and the offense just be there, I'm going to tell you. Okay? So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. It's real talk, not fake talk. Don't care if you're mad. Don't care if you're glad. I'm just telling you, your coach is saying he wants somebody to take a leadership role and come to him and tell him, I'm him. And how long does it take for that to happen, dog? How long does it take for that to happen? Do you guys know on Thursday is the Hall of Fame game? Do you know that that's the first game of the season as far as preseason is concerned, bro? Come on, dog. That's 2 days from now. Maybe even a day from now for a lot of you guys that are on the East Coast. And it's already Wednesday. What are we doing? Not looking good. Not looking good. I don't want to hear nothing. I need 10 wins. I need 10 wins. I don't care how we get them, dog. I need 10 wins, 10 or 11 wins to make the playoffs. 8 and 9's not getting it done. 9 and 7, 9 and 6 ain't getting it done. I mean, 9 and 8 or whatever. It's not getting it done. All right, man. Let's see what you guys got to say, man. Like I said, man, I don't know what more I can tell you, man. Tom Telesco is no better of a GM. What is he doing? The man has had the job since January. What is he doing? He didn't pick up no quarterback. He didn't get it. I mean, I can understand if we had somebody, we would have drafted somebody. We didn't pick up nobody. Year before, Dave Ziegler had a chance to get C.J. Stroud. What did C.J. Stroud do? Win a whole playoff game. Do you know C.J. Stroud as a rookie has more playoff victories than Justin Herbert? More playoff victories than Derek Carr? Because neither one of those guys have ever won a playoff game in their life. Justin Herbert hasn't won anything. But you guys swear on your life, he's all of that. Could have had C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud was begging to be a Raider. And you don't want to talk about Jalen Daniels. Jalen Daniels was damn near pull a sleeping bag out to sleep in the Death Star to prove he wanted to be a Raider. But like I said, when you hire non-Raiders or non-people who have the pedigree to be the GM, that's what you get. Okay? Don't care about nothing else. Yeah, there's going to be some people that are going to be pissed off by what I'm saying, but guess what? Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to come in here and stop pandering to the fan base. Somebody got to tell you the truth. Hey, dog, your fly's open, bro. You should be happy, I'm telling you, man. You're walking around and Chloe from HR is laughing. And next thing you know, you won't have a job, dog. Okay? Can't keep walking around, man. You got to figure that out, dog. When you come out the bathroom, check yourself. Make sure your fly ain't open. Make sure you ain't dragging toilet paper, man. Trying to help you. All right, let me see what's going on here, dog. Okay. All right. Appreciate you guys coming in at this late hour, dog. But I'm sitting here watching John Wick, chilling. I'm not even sweating it, bro. Okay. Edward Tripp, what's going on? E-Trip, what's going on? Flex Money. Bruce Davis, what's going on? Ant Cuts, what's going on? Ant Cuts. Hey, Ant Cuts, man, what's going on, Skillet? Okay, I'm sitting here watching John Wick. Drinking some sparkling water, bro. Chilling. Yeah, man. Ant Cuts. That Derek Carr's your guy now, dog. Okay. Justice Saw was good. Raider Nation for life. It's going to always be that. Booty Bang, what's going on, man? ATP. 420 said Raiders LOL, but like I said, if you're not a Raider fan, then what you're laughing for, because the first thing you said was my team and not your team. Okay. It's just funny to me when that happens, bro. They come in and they laugh and they say our team, but they never say their team first. So, like I said, you had to say something was in your mouth more than something else. Pause. Okay. What's good? Bruce Davis, salute, Raider Nation. Justin Saw, Aiden and Garner's just not the guy. Been saying that. Man, but you can't tell these dudes something, man. They think as soon as you put on a Raider jersey, you automatically become a good player. Man, I've seen, I've seen great players come over and they were trash when they put that jersey on. I keep trying to tell you guys that the Shield chooses his own. The Shield is in charge of who succeeds and who doesn't. Everybody can't come to the Raiders and succeed, bro. Okay? Look at Randy Moss. Did Randy Moss succeed when he came over here? No, because he couldn't come over here and just do what he does. Randy Moss can, like you said, play what he want to play. Alligator arm and passes, doing this, that, and the other. And the Shield's like, nah, dog, you got to go. Antonio Brown, best wide receiver in football till he came to us. Then all of a sudden he couldn't do nothing. Couldn't even stay on the team. That Shield has secret powers, bro. Gonna get rid of your ass. Jimmy Garoppolo, took all this money. Dude didn't even last a half a season, bro. Okay, we can just go all the people that flamed out, bro. All the people who were good, who came to us and they flamed out because the Shield's like, nah, dog, you ain't got it, bro. Okay, nah. All right. Brother Tito, what's going on, Brother Tito? What's going on, bro? Justin Saw said Telesco didn't do nothing, not one thing in the draft. Get a future quarterback. I mean, how hard was it, bro? You're talking about 8 quarterbacks was drafted in the first round. Do you know that's an NFL record? Well, actually in the first 12 picks. 8 quarterbacks were drafted we were 13th. 8 quarterbacks were drafted in that period. That is an NFL record. There's never been that many quarterbacks drafted that fast. And we just sat there, bro. Like we had it all together. Like we had our franchise quarterback just sitting there, bro. Like I said, can't make it up, bro. Okay. Bruce Davis. Okay. And Cuts, y'all need a quarterback. Hey, man, I think it's a little too late for us to be trying to talk about a quarterback, and Cuts. A little bit too late. The season's going to start. And from what I'm hearing, nobody's impressed. Nobody's happy with anything. All right. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe they'll get it together. Man, we're going to still have to play the games. Booty Bang said, yo, Shaq, if DC was there, he'd still be the starting quarterback. Like I said, man, there's a lot of hate for that man. But I'll tell you this right now. It's not a matter of hate. It's not a matter of hate at all. I don't care if you hate or like somebody or dislike somebody. All I talk about is what the facts are. The facts, you can like the facts or hate the facts. It's not my responsibility for me to make that decision for you. But I will say this. I've never seen Derek Carr lose his job to anybody. He's been gone. He hasn't lost his job at the Saints. Derek Carr's never lost his job to anybody. It's never happened. Okay? And he wouldn't lose his job in this case. Just being honest, bro. I mean, you guys, y'all tried to end that man's career so many times, man. All right? I mean, I heard so many people's names, dog. Remember Marcus Tuiasosopo? Him. Marcus Mariota? Him. Like, you guys try to think that these dudes were going to come in, and I said, man, these guys ain't coming in taking that man's job. Try to tell you guys that. Nothing I can say to you guys, man. Okay. Bruce Davis. Brother Tito. Okay. Okay, wife. Okay, for sure, man. All right, man, for sure, man. You okay, for sure, Brother Tito. Fam Bam doing they thuck dizzle. Okay. Salute the wifey, man. Get out there doing something in the world. Justice Gardner's a backup. Stop. I know what you're saying, bro. Gardner's a backup. But there's an old saying, Justin saw in my community. It says, never give a $2 a $200 responsibility. That's you don't give somebody a $200 responsibility when they only do $2 worth of work. Like Gardner Minshew got paid more money than he's ever gotten paid in his life. Okay? He's on his 4th or 5th team. He's never been a starter. He's never taken anybody's job. He's always been a backup. Why don't you pay him as such? Why do you got to give him 12.5? Why do you got to overpay for the man? It wasn't like anybody was caping for him, dog. Like, dude, you could have gave him a couple of drink tickets at the Cosmo, and he probably would have played for us, dog. I mean, the man lives in a damn van. Like, how hard is it? Okay. Booty Bang says, not to mention DC has a great relationship with Devontae. I mean, like I said before, dude, The stupidest moves were made, man. When we got Josh and Dave, I told you guys we were effed. I told you guys that. I told you. Day one. Shaq, what do you think? We're effed. Come on, Shaq. Were we effed? I think I was right. It didn't take me a year and a half to figure it out. I knew it the first minute. Okay. First minute. Okay. And how did you guys feel when you saw Josh McDaniels wearing a whole shield upside down for a whole quarter on a nationally televised game? I'm just like, the team don't even have enough respect to tell him, hey, coach, flip it around, bro. Just like I said, man, just walking around with toilet paper on the back of your legs because you know you took a fat ass dookie and everybody knows you did because it's hanging out the back of your pants, bro. Okay? That's Josh McDaniels walking around looking like a fool for a whole quarter. It's like, can't make this up, bro. Okay. Just so I'm not happy with these quarterbacks. That's why I'm still frustrated. McDaniel got rid of the only consistent thing for us, Derek Carr. But you know, you got to understand, dog. You got to understand. He thought he was going to come over here and have his own team. When you have a narcissist, you got to know what a narcissist is, bro. A narc, okay? Not a narc, not a narcotics like we had at school. The narcs. We used to have the narcs at our school. Ain't that right, brother Tito? When you had the narcs would be snitching on you. They had the number to the popo. Popo come swoop your ass up because you was smoking weed in the bathroom or some stuff. Not talking about them. I'm talking about the narcissists who their only thing is to have what they want, and hopefully you'll come along for the ride. You're not even a consideration. You're there to provide cover and workforce for them. That's all. He came over here because he thought he was going to be the hoodie, and and he didn't learn the first time. Like the dude came doing the same thing he did with the Broncos. Made no sense. Like, man, you lost a job 15 years before, or 10 to 12, 15 years ago, with the same ideology that you're going to come over and be a dictator. Then you come to our team and do the same exact thing, bro. And then you wind up losing and being out. It just doesn't make too much sense, does it? Okay. Dr. Feelgood. Tom Telesco isn't helping his new head coach for shit. Mark Davis needs to step up. You got to understand that Tom Telesco is not there to be a GM. He's there to be a financial, to balance the books, to keep the prices down. You know what I'm saying, man? Like he's got somebody who's at the job, man, and his job is just to go around and cut the lights off. If ain't nobody in the room and somebody left it on, man, he just gets up and cuts it off, dog. He's the one that's cutting off all the machines and make sure all the computers are off at night. Make sure ain't nobody running no electricity, ain't nobody keeping nothing on. If you working on a certain project, you better make sure you saved it because he's gonna cut all your shit off. You're gonna come in and be like, hey man, I was working on my white page assignment and I was gonna turn it in. Hey dog, hey man, nobody was here, man. I cut everything off. Okay. Only thing he has on is the alarm system. Everything else is off. That's Telesco. Telesco's just there to keep the bills down, bro. He's there to keep the bills down. Okay. The heater doesn't go above 61 degrees. It doesn't. You better hope you ain't cold because you ain't no heater coming on, dog. We've lived in them situations, bro, where like, don't touch the heater. The thing is set. It's going to be at 61, and that's what it's going to be at. You better put some clothes on. Ain't that right, Brother Tito, man? Like my mama used to say, are you cold? You better put some clothes on. Okay, you better put some socks on. You better put on 2 pairs of socks because we ain't raising that heater up. All right. But then again, when everybody went to sleep, what did I do? Go in there and cut it on because that's just how I was. I knew I was going to get in trouble, but shoot, I was cold. So Tom Telesco's job is to keep the heater at 61. Right? He's the person that's making sure that he's locking the refrigerator. Ain't no going in rummaging. He's going to keep the bills down, dog. While the money's being made, that's what he's doing. Okay. Justin, so I hate to be negative, but I just don't see this season, Shaq. Quarterback's the most important position. We should be set, but we're not. Here's the only silver lining I have, Justin. For my entire lifetime as a fan of this team, which you guys know is half a century, we've always been an offensive football team. The Raiders have always been offensive oriented because Al Davis was an offensive coach. John Madden was an offensive coach because John Madden was a offensive lineman for the Eagles. He was an O lineman. He's offense. Okay. All of our coaches pretty much were offensive coaches. John Gruden, offensive coordinator for the Eagles. You know, you can go down the list. It wasn't until Al Davis tried a couple of times with Joe Bugle. That didn't work. He tried with a couple of dudes. But typically, everybody that was under Al Davis that was a head coach, Bill Callahan, offensive line coach, we were offense. Al Davis, offense. But since Al passed away, the last 13 years, we passed away in 2011, Mark Davis don't know football like that. So he just hires whoever. Okay. But we've still been an offensive football team. This is the first time I can ever say that we are a defensive team. What offense do we got? We don't have any offense. We didn't have any offense last year. Do you guys remember losing to the Vikings 3-0? And you guys swore on your life y'all was blaming AP for that? Dog, AP's a defensive coach. That offense was trash. The defense was doing their job. The offense on the Vikings did not score a point with a whole Kirk Cousins out there and a whole Justin Jefferson. They didn't get nothing done. Okay? Our defense was handling business. The offense couldn't get the ball past the 50 to give our kicker, Daniel Carlson, an opportunity to kick a field goal. That's why we lost the game. But like I said, you can't tell these people nothing. So our defense is the best thing we have. But the problem is when you have no offense, that's when things become a problem. Booty Bang said, yo, Shaq, what's your thoughts on flag football being a part of 2028 Olympics? I like it. I like, Olympics have been around, what was the first Olympics? I think the first Olympics was 1894 or 1892 or something like that. So Olympics are over 100 years old, and, it's getting stagnant with the same old stuff, dog. You got to change things up. So yeah, they got breakdancing there. They got flag football, man. They got surfing, all kinds of stuff, dog. Got to make it better. Justin Saw said our defense can't win us every game. No, defense is not designed to win us every game. The defense's job is to keep us in games. Okay, that's why you think when people say defense wins championships, but they never say defense by itself wins championships. Defense by itself will not win a championship. Defense by itself can win you a few more games, but when it comes time to score, you need somebody to get out there and score. Justin Saw is when we need DC4, but yeah, he's gone. There's nothing we can do, but I'm going to bring it up every time because people told me I didn't know what I was talking about. Justin Saw, it's hard to find a franchise quarterback. Mark Davis just let McDaniels come in with the ego and get rid of our franchise quarterback with a trash offense every year, even with Khalil Mack. Yeah, man, but the problem is when you have a fan base that hasn't won in so long, they're tired of it, and they want to just throw it and dump on somebody. So everybody just dumped on him, dog. It's just what it is. Okay, just what it is, bro. He became the person. He became the person of why we didn't win anything. And I'm like, dude, I don't understand what you're talking about. The man's throwing for 4,000 yards every year. The man's throwing for more touchdowns than interceptions. The man has had 2 wide receivers with over 100 catches. Okay. The man is doing everything he can do, but our defense was trash. Now our defense is good and our offense is trash. Like I said, man, can't have two things that go together. Okay. Kool-Aid, no sugar, ham, no burger. You know what I'm saying? It's just peanut butter, no jelly. Come on, dog. Nothing you can do. Okay. Nothing you can do. All right. Booty Bang. Yes, sir. Charles McDaniels really thought he was Batman. He thought he had a contingency plan. Oh, man, that dude was definitely not Batman, dog. Okay, without question, man. That dude was Commissioner Gordon, thinking he was Batman. Commissioner Gordon, what he had to do? He had to turn on the damn spotlight to get the real Batman to show up. Okay, that's the point. All right. Commissioner Gordon knew he was Commissioner Gordon. That's why he cut on the light. Josh McDaniels tried to throw the suit on. Okay. Come on, dog. The suit was too tight for him. Okay. Had all that guttage hanging over the front. No. Batman's not fat. Okay. And he doesn't wear a flat top. All right. Jay Soul said the Chiefs Nation in the building. There ain't no Chiefs Nation, man. You got to get your own nickname, dog. You guys are Chiefs Kingdom. That's how you know that you haven't been around long. You've only been a fan for a few years, bro. You should know better than that. Okay. Carlos Sanchez said, salute to Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fam. Justice Sauce said, steady. Man, that's how they were talking to me, though. Looks like we got ourselves a quarterback, Shaq. His name is Steady. I'm like, why are you guys giving grown men nicknames that they didn't give themselves, dog? Like, you don't do that, dog. Okay? The cat's name is Joe. You don't call him Joey. Steady. Yeah, shitty. Okay? And guess what? 2 games, he didn't even want to be the quarterback no more. He's like, I got to go. I'm going to go over here and hold a clipboard for Russell Wilson. He didn't even want to be your starter, bro. Carl Sanchez says, good evening, Shaq. How was your anniversary dinner? It was really good, bro. Really good. And it was not as much as I'm used to paying, bro. It was really good. And I saved about $400, dog. Because wifey wanted to go do something different. I'm like, I'm trying to go tomahawk steak it. I'm trying to act a fool, bro. 44 ounce porter. I'm going crazy. She's like, no, let's do something different. It was the place is really nice. Hadn't been there in like 10 something years. I went to a different location, took care of us, dog. You tell them it's an anniversary. They gave you tiramisu. They gave us all this extra stuff to take home. It was wonderful, dog. And I looked at my pockets. I'm like, man, my pockets are still looking crispy. So yeah, we had a great time. Thank you, bro, for asking, man. Thank you. Booty bang, talking just as saw. Mr. Champion said that was never said by me. Well, like I said, man, for every one of you, we got about 10 others that did. Okay, trust me, I got all these people on here. Put a 1 in the chat when they were coming over there giving me a hard time about Jimmy Garoppolo is a Super Bowl champion. I'm like, dude, so what? He's a Super Bowl champion, but he didn't play. Okay, it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy, man. All right. Carlos Sanchez, Derek Galloway, P. Shaq is. Here's what I feel take place. ALC be started because it protects the football. I'm hearing that. He will improve from last year and move the chains enough to get us in red zone scores. Okay. From what I'm hearing in practice, he is being safer with the football. He's not turning the ball over as much as Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew's out there way more mobile, forcing footballs, getting picked. And I'm like, dude, you're playing against these guys every day. That's what scares me. If you're playing against the same people every day, you should know their tendencies. You should have an idea of what their tendencies are. This guy likes to break on the ball late. This guy likes to play, trail technique, cover technique. This guy likes to be in front. This guy doesn't deal with bump and run coverage good. This guy, doesn't like to high point the football. You should know all the people. When you're looking out there and you look at Marcus Epps, you're supposed to know Marcus Epps is kind of short. I can kind of throw it up, let Tay get what he got to do. Hobbs, he likes to, play trail man. So what I got to do is lead the receiver. Like, dude, I'm not even playing quarterback, and I'm telling you quarterback's mentality of what you need to know, bro. These are people that are familiar with you. These are people that are your friends. These are people that are your teammates, and they're making you look bad. What's going to happen when you play against the ops? Just saying. Yo, Shanta, I was saying the same thing about Jimmy. I never understood everyone saying Jimmy was better. That shit angered me. And you know what, Little Sean? That just proves that you're a real one, bro. You got to understand, man. You got to understand. It's not your responsibility to go along to get along. I've never been to go along, never been a part of the go along to get along gang, bro. I've always been stand on my own 2 game. Okay? Even if it means going against the whole clique, y'all wrong. Yo, Shaq, we're going to go over here, bro. This club, I'm hearing there's a whole bunch of them, whole bunch of shooby doobies over at this club. Nah, dog, I'm going to go over here. Oh, man, we all going, man. Why don't you just go with us? Nah, dog, I'm going to go ahead and go over here, dog. Man, I go over there. I go where I go, bro, having a good time. Man, 12:30, all them fools are walking in. I done already set my situation up for the after party at the crib or her crib. Already got it all set up. These dudes are walking in at 12:30. What happened? Oh, man, all they was playing was some country music. We should have listened. You guys will never listen to me, dog, but I don't listen to you. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm having fun. Oh, man, she got any friends? No friends. None for you. You got to get your own, bro. And you only got like 45 minutes to make something happen. Okay. Justin Sauce said Jimmy was scared in the pocket worse than DC4. Jimmy was even worse than McDaniels. Like I said, man, Derek Carr, his whole situation where they said he was scary came from him breaking his back. When he 2016, he was balling, bro. I mean, he was balling his ass off. He came third in MVP voting. That dude, if he wouldn't have never got hurt, he would still be with the team. But after that, that messed his psyche up, dog. That messed him up, bro. Because breaking your back is one more back break, you're paralyzed. So he started playing like, hey man, I got to preserve myself and do all of that, and that's what slowed his roll down. But let's not act like he ain't better than all 5 of the guys that he's had since. Like, come on, dog. Nobody's coming. Oh, and then what made it even worse? Oh man, come on, man, Shaq. It's a slam dunk, man. Josh McDaniels has a great relationship with Tommy Shaq. It's a slam dunk, Tom Brady. I said, Tom Brady ain't coming to play for us, dog. Tom Brady just wants some of that Vegas money, some of that Raider money. He don't want to play for us, though. I mean, he could play for us now if he really wanted to. You don't think he could have played for us if he really wanted to, dog? No, he came over there. He's got Mark right where he wants him. Mark Davis is going to give him some of this team, and that's what's going to happen. Oh, Shaq. Oh, come on. Aaron Rodgers said he wants to play for us. Aaron Rodgers never said he wanted to play for us, dog. Look at all the people that named all of that, man, all the channels, man. I see, because when I see my videos, I see all their videos. I see all the names that they said, man. They're talking about Deshaun Watson. Let's get Deshaun Watson. Let's trade for Lamar Jackson. I'm like, you guys that's not happening. It's not happening, dude. You're stuck with what you're stuck with, okay? And guess what? Unfortunately, it's not working out for us at this point. Okay, Justin Carroll said Joshua Allen and Sean McDermott. Oh, you mean the guys that play lights out football in Buffalo until they get into playoffs, and then Josh McDaniels turns into a damn pie maker, bro. Okay, a pie is the same thing as a turnover, bro. Turns into a pie maker. All right. Sean McDermott gets out coached by Andy Reid every year. I know Bulls Mafia, man. Don't act like I don't know football. I know everything. And I'm just telling you, your boy Josh Allen, that boy, man, when he plays, he sees those red jerseys and he sees those damn arrows on the side with the KC on it. That dude that forgets to have ball security, everything, bruh. Just forcing the football everywhere. Okay. So you guys are all good until it's time to win a playoff game. All right. Watts Raider, what's going on, Watts? Exactly, Shaq. I was saying that earlier. We need everyone to be ready. It's not good that the general was saying, man, that the guys that are supposed to be, the lieutenants and captains here, they none of them wants to take charge. Like, dude, I thought Gardner Minshew was a leader from what you guys told me. He ain't no leader, bruh. If you're a leader, go lead. I knew he wasn't a leader when he took those weird old pictures that he took. That you guys thought, oh, he's just trying to keep it loose. I said, man, what are you talking about, keep it loose? The man's been in the league 7 years. He's never taken a portrait like that in his life. He's never taken a picture like that in any of the other teams. He didn't do it when he was in Jacksonville. He didn't do it when he was with the Colts. He just did it here. You guys giving him a pass. I said, can't make this stuff up, dog. Okay, just can't. Justin Saw. Derek Galloway, really hope you're right, man. We just don't see you need a mobile quarterback. Gardner Minshew's mobile, but Gardner Minshew's throwing interceptions. They say AOC's not as mobile. AOC's protecting the ball more. He doesn't make as many mistakes. But Gardner Minshew's trying to make something happen. He's trying to make plays. But that ain't going to bode well for us, man, if we ain't getting nothing done. Trying to make a play and making a play is two different things, bro. Okay? Carl Sanchez says DC's better than all of them put together. Derek Carr's a top 12 quarterback, top 12, top 15 quarterback, dog. The guys we got ain't even, they don't even crack top 20. They're probably like the last in the league. Like 30, 31 and 32, if that. Okay? There's a difference between 32 and 15. That's 17 slots. That's 17 times better. Okay. Justin Carroll over here bragging, man, but it's funny to brag when you're 0-4 in the Super Bowl, though. I mean, damn. I mean, you know, how do you go to 4 Super Bowls and you to come up goose eggs every time, bro? Justin Carroll, you for 0-4, the Vikings 0-4. I mean, come on, dog. How hard is it to win a Super Bowl, bro, that you go to? I remember when y'all lost 2 in a row. Like this, there's no jokes, man. When your team is 0-4, bro. Scott Norwood, right, wide right. Come on, dog. Don't come over here acting like you guys are all of that. Okay, all right. Justice Saw said, "No, bro. Someone told me Minshew can be the next Jim Plunkett." Oh, they told you that. They were talking about Gardner Minshew because Gardner Minshew had a little beard and his hair was kind of to his shoulders and he kind of had a little look. I'm like, dude, you don't even understand how much of a monster Stabler was, bro. All right, Stabler and Matuzak and all them cats, man, Ben Davison, all them dudes, they would be drunk. They would hang out all night and just be drunk, be tongue over and go out there and play. Because John Madden didn't have that many rules, man. Madden's only rule was do what you want, but on Sundays play like hell, quote unquote. That's it. He didn't care, man. He didn't have curfews and doing all of that. Y'all carouse all night. You guys drinking. Y'all there running females all night. Y'all doing all of that. Y'all hanging out with the Hells Angels. You guys got your own little thing, club, the Flanker. I told you about the Flanker when I was a kid. My father took me over there. The Raiders invited me over there, man, and I ate a burger with him and all of that, and I wasn't supposed to be in there. I'm 7 years old, and I'm inside the Raiders bar because my father worked down the street and talked to them and told me I wanted to go, and they let me come in there, and they cooked for me and all that, and Stabler and all them was in there, Branch and Bolitnikoff and all of them. Come on, dog. Okay? Man, they did all of that, man, came in and balled their ass off and played football and acted, and it even looked like they was drunk out there, bro. Okay? Well, so that's what it is. Lil Sean says, think AOC might be like a car for us. You better hurry up. Booty Bang says, DC has broken multiple records. What has Gardner done? Been a journeyman his entire career. There's nothing wrong with that, dog. But, like I said before, dog, I said there's a difference between a manager and an assistant manager. Okay? Are you really in charge when the manager goes to the bathroom? Can you imagine that, bro? You walk into McDaniels and the manager decides to hey man, I got to go in there and do a number 2, and then the dudes in there like, yeah, I'm in charge for the next 10 minutes. All y'all better snap to attention. Miriam, get your ass over here and get these fries. Dude, your ass is the assistant manager. You're not really the man. The man went to go do a doo-doo. When he comes back, hopefully he'll wash his hands, and then you'll be going right back to filling out that paperwork that you need to fill out, dog. He needs for you to figure out how many pieces of lettuce that we cut up on a daily basis, not you running things. So that's the same thing. A backup quarterback is not the quarterback. He's the backup. Okay. Bruce Davis says, I didn't like the signing of Gardner. I thought it was ridiculous. Okay. Oh, guess what? Another thing I heard. Oh, Shaq, he almost took the Colts to the playoffs. I'm like, dude, I saw that Colts game. I got the NFL ticket and I got a whole bunch of ways to watch channels. I seen everything. Okay. Everything. Gardner Minshew had that last drive. Let's just break it down. The defense was playing good. They got a pick. They gave him the ball. That's what the defensive job is supposed to do. Gardner Minshew had the ball. He started going down the field, bro. All they had to do was get in field goal range, kick a field goal. They would have won. Guess what he did? Forced the football through a pick. End of game. That was it. All you had to do was win that game and you make the playoffs, bro. Like I said, dog. Can't make this up. Lil Sean in the house. Justin Carroll said rigged. Is rigged that you guys are 0-4? Tito says all they got is ring around the collar. Hey man, that's why you got to get that Tide, man. That Tide Ultra. Okay, put that Tide Ultra in, put it around the collar and rub it together, Tito. Put it in the wash, dog. Okay, but if you're in there and you're using bubbly soap, Okay, the was them soaps that the Kroger brand. I don't think the Kroger brand's gonna clean nothing, dog. Okay, trust me. You know it's bad when you use all that soap and your clothes still smell dirty. Something wrong. Okay. Carlos Sanchez says Minshew's a waste of money. Watch Raider said if AOC is as good as Carr, we're going to win a title. Better defense, more weapons, and better coaching. Yeah, like I said before, Watts, you put DC on this team, and if we had DC on this team, we're gonna have we would have Josh Jacobs. It would barbecue chicken, bro. Barbecue chicken, dog. Defense can actually keep a lead. Man, come on, dog. Come on, man. Off the chain. Okay. Watch Raiders said Carr never had the team we have now. Little Sean. Okay. Shaq, you think Mariota's better than Minshew? Hell yeah. Marcus Mariota would win this job. Problem with Marcus Mariota is Marcus Mariota wasn't better than Carr. Okay? He wasn't. He went out there and he ran a little bit, and you guys got all excited, man. I remember when he went out there and he ran a little bit, and I was just saying, just wait. Because I have a whole bunch of homies who are on this channel that are definitely tightens up. Okay? And with Mariota, he only could throw the ball down the seam. He couldn't throw the ball outside the seam. Okay? That was his problem, dog. All right? And guess what? He went out there and tried to throw the ball outside the seams and threw pick. Like, he just, even though he was rookie of the year, after he got hurt, because him and Derek Carr both broke a bone in their back the same day, same game. Not the same game, but the same time that they were playing at the same time. I remember Mariota broke his back against the Broncos. I remember he was playing against the Broncos when he broke his back. It was that last game of the season, and he wasn't the same either. Okay, Fupa Maine, what's going on, pimping? Preseason going to show us a lot. Yeah, man. AP said everybody's playing. Okay. Justin Saw said, it's terrible. Quarterback's the most important position. Our guys suck. Telesco left AP out to dry with no quarterback in the draft. Yeah, man. Telesco know what he's doing, though. Telesco's just like, man, I don't have to do nothing. I mean, it's like anything else. When you have a hands-off owner, I mean, it's just weird to me, bro, how hands-off Mark Davis is. Mark Davis is really hands-off, bro. He's really hands-off. Okay. Except when he was saying, smarten up, Raider Nation. He didn't like that, though. He didn't like that, man. He didn't like having people get in his face, bro. Mark Davis didn't like that, dog. He didn't like that, man. He didn't like getting that heat, man. He didn't like that. Okay. He really didn't. All right. Booty Bang Shack. Why in the hell would Coupon Tom give Gardner Minshew a king's ransom when he's a bum? Because it ain't his money. What would you do if it wasn't your money? What would you buy? You'd be buying all kinds of stuff you don't need. The reason why you don't do that is because it's your money. Okay? It's your money, dog. It wasn't his money, dog. Mark Davis's money. How much money we got? I mean, Raider Nation doesn't even understand how much money we have, bro. We made $400 million off the Super Bowl. But you guys complain, oh, man, they were playing in our house. It's like when you're an NFL host city and you host the Super Bowl, which is the biggest television event in the world, you're going to make $400 or $500 million, bro. That's why you want to be the host city, so you can get what? You can get that bag. But when you're not used to getting a bag, bro, and you're used to eating two cold-ass bologna sandwiches and a bag of small little Doritos, and you're drinking tap water out of the sink for lunch, you don't understand catered lunch. Man, this is the greatest roast beef I ever had in my life. Yeah, man, when you eating cold cuts and they're not even cold, of course, okay? You're not used to having the luxuries of life, bro. You're not used to that. Your shoes got holes at the bottom of them. You're putting cardboard in them. You're not used to wearing no nice pair of shoes, bro. The nice pair of shoes hurt your feet because they ain't broke down to the nubs. So, like I said, man, when they were complaining about all that, I'm like, man, good. Do you know how much money we got? We got $400 million for that. Plus the NFL paid us another $400 million. Every team got $400 million. We got $400 million more dollars from that. That's $800 million. Where did $800 million go? Didn't go to us. Pay the Death Star off. No mortgage on that. Got money up the ass. Got a whole salary cap, $60 million in the cap that we're not even going to use to the end of the year. I'm like, dude, why are you so comfortable, Tom Telesco, into thinking that you are going to even have a job at the end of the year? He just knows he's going to be around. That's what he does. He's like, man, I'm going to save this money for the end of the year. Dude, don't you know we got a season now? See, that's what happens when you're comfortable in your job, bro. Too comfortable. Okay. All right, Fambo, for sure. Watch Raiders said Gardner was the best option for free agent quarterbacks. Would you rather have Jacoby Brissett or Joe Flacco? Jacoby Brissett? What do you mean? Jacoby Brissett is way better than Gardner Minshew. I've actually seen Jacoby Brissett save teams he was on. I've seen him come in and save the day with the Patriots and save the day with the Browns. Jacoby Brissett is solid. I was hoping that Josh McDaniels was going to pull him. I didn't want Jimmy Garoppolo. So Gardner Minshew, no. Okay, yeah, he's older, better than Joe Flacco, but Joe Flacco's 40. Gardner Minshew ain't even 30. I think Gardner Minshew's like 29. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett's better. I guarantee you, Jacoby Brissett ain't gonna be stinking it up in OTAs, bruh. I guarantee you, he wasn't the best quarterback available. Okay, Justin Saab talking booty bank. Carr says Carr can teach AOC a lot, but Carr's not Carr's responsibility to do. Carr got a whole job. Carr's on another team. Okay. Derek Galvin, Shaq Hondo seemed to think highly of one great aspect. He stated that this is the most unified team he's ever covered. Will we ever be okay with AOC? I hope you're right. I'm never going to root against AOC. AOC's a Raider. Okay? I don't root against I've never rooted against a Raider quarterback in my 50 years as a fan, bro. And I had Jamarcus Russell. I didn't root against him, dog. It don't get nowhere. That's the worst quarterback in the history of any team. I rooted for him. I never root against my players on my team, but a lot of you guys were rooting against Derek Carr, man. A lot of you guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves. I had fans tell me, man, I hope we lose every game if he's the quarterback. I'm like, man, you better get out of my face, bro. I never root against my family, ever. Okay. Watch Raider says, what quarterback we going to draft if we couldn't trade up? You trade up. That's what you do. Other teams traded up, not even giving away a lot, man. Look at what. See, this is how I know it's BS. Look at what Atlanta did to move up to get your boy Penix. Did they give up a lot? They didn't give up nothing really. They gave up a little bit of something on it back end, and that was it. They didn't give up nothing, and they had a whole Kirk Cousins. We didn't do anything. We just stayed at 13. Whoever was at 13, that's what we were gonna do. We didn't try to do nothing. We didn't even talk about we made an effort. Is making an effort, making a phone call and saying, hey, man, we're interested in what you want to do. So what you thinking? Well, what you thinking? Well, you calling me. Well, I just want to let you know, okay, I'll holler at you. Click. Oh, come back to the fan base. Yeah, we tried. Man, you didn't try, bro. Because I saw other teams that tried and they got something done and they didn't give away Max Crosby. They didn't give away their best player to make something happen. All right. So that's why I know it's BS. Could have easily moved up to get Penix. And then after Penix was gone, you could have moved up to get Bo Nix, or you could have moved up to get somebody else. And then after that, you still didn't go out and get a Hendon Hooker. You still didn't go out and you drafted nobody. You had 7 rounds and you drafted nobody. No quarterback at all. Plenty of people you could have drafted after that. You didn't do it. So that's why I think it's BS. Aaron Davis says we're going to need to win more than 10 wins, Shaq. 10 or 11, dog. I think if we win 10 games, we'll be wild card team. I think if we win 11, we'll be a first round bye. Okay, we're not first round bye. We'll play week 1. We won't be a wild card. Booty Banks says I haven't heard any Saints fans complaining about DC. Oh, I hear a little bit of complaints about it because my boy Ant Cuts is on here. He's a Saints fan, but there ain't no way that he would trade Derek Carr for what we got. That's how you know. This is how you know. Talk to somebody and say, Hey, would you rather have who you got or who we got? They're never gonna say they'd rather be us at the quarterback slot. I don't care if it's Derek Carr or not. They're never gonna say, no Saints fan, they don't want him, but they're not gonna say, hey man, I'll trade you Gardner Minshew and AOC for him. They'd be like, hell no. Because they know that our quarterback situation isn't solidified. All right. Sports Talk with G said, I don't think someone can just come in and ball right away. Aaron Rodgers is the only one who knows his offensive scheme. That ain't true. It's not going there and ball right away. It's going in there and being the man. Do you hear what AP said? Read the title. The title didn't say come in and ball out of control. It said, I just want one of these guys to tell me I'm the man. That's it. How hard is that? How hard is that, bro? To come in and say, you know what, coach? I got you. I'm him. I got it. He ain't hearing that. He ain't hearing that. He ain't telling you to go out there and outplay Mahomes. He's telling you to come in there and act like you got a pair. Act like you want to be the quarterback. Act like you want to be the leader. Act like you want to come over here and take this shit over. He's not hearing that. Okay. Bill Holloway. What's going on, Big Busy? What's going on, Big Dog? Okay. Happy brother. Thank you, bro. Happy anniversary. Anniversary was cool. Real cool. Justin saw this is the fact he didn't do nothing to get a quarterback in the draft. I agree. Lil Sean, we could have had Stroud and he wanted to play for us. I mean, Jaden Daniels, how much more did it take? Jaden Daniels is like, dude, I'd do anything to come over here. Do you know when Max Crosby and them was smoking cigars in the locker room when we won, you know who was in there smoking a stick in the corner? Jaden Daniels. Don't act like Jaden Daniels wasn't in that locker room, bro. Don't act like he wasn't there, okay? Because he was. He was in there against the Broncos, bro. He was in there, okay? He was in there with all those legends that was in there, including the late, great Jim Otto. He was in there, too. So let's not act like Jaden Daniels wasn't in there, bro. He was in there, soaking it all up. Now he's got to play for the Commander Redskins or whatever the hell you want to call them, dog. Okay, he's gonna do the best he can, but I hope he doesn't turn into RG3. Okay, hope that don't happen. All right, Dele Galway truly feed our dead zone offense will surprise a lot of people. I hope you're right. Okay, like I said, man, weirdos always got to get removed. Watch Raider, but teams knew we wanted Jaden Daniels. Washington ain't no Indian givers. We weren't getting Jaden Daniels unless we were willing to give up something. But what about the other quarterbacks? Let's not act like Jaden Daniels was the only quarterback. He was gone. He was the second pick gone? He was gone. Okay, what about the other guys? What about all the guys that went before that? 2 quarterbacks, okay? All right, 2 quarterbacks was gone. What about the other 6 quarterbacks that was gone before 12? Didn't do nothing, dog. Not a thing, okay? Not a thing. All right. Edward Chipman, I said at the beginning for us, go out and give Thompson Wright from Cleveland. Didn't try to do that. Sports Talk, she said, AP said this team will be running and a defensive team. Bill Holloway, our defense will keep us in games. But gee, Deshaun Watson was bad his first year with the Browns. I mean, he should have been. Do you know how much stress he was under, man? All them lawsuits, man. I mean, damn, when you got 20-something females suing you for sexual harassment, I think you're going to play like shit. I really do. I really do, dog. I mean, here in court, you got girls popping out the woodwork, man. You know it's bad when you got Big Shirley popping in saying that you tried to do something strange for some change with her too, dog. You was up under one of her rolls over there trying to... You up under a couple of her rolls trying to get some things popping. Deshaun Watson was not discriminatory at all. He was doing everything he could, bro. And I don't understand that, bro. I don't get it. All right. Bambo says some fans are delusional. Everybody to be a general manager. Okay. Big Daddy Murder. What's going on? Booty bang. Yo, Shaq Marcus is a hire your boy Keyshawn Johnson. Hell nah. Hell nah, dog. Keyshawn is not trying to do all of that, dog. I mean, we got the GM that we need. His name is Champ Kelly, bro. Champ Kelly is sitting right there. Champ Kelly's sitting right there, dog. Like man, Champ Kelly would have got it done, bro. But like I said, man, you scared, bro. Okay. Bill Holloway said, Magic Toast Peach Moonshine, vacation. Yeah, that peach moonshine you sent me, Bill. Yeah, that was some gasoline, Bill. I drank that. I'll drink all of that. Okay. But you could take care of me, man. I know where you're at, man. You're up there in the wilderness, out there going, out there shooting them water buffaloes or whatever the hell you was up there shooting. Okay. Hunting. I know you're hunting right now. Okay. Sam Tanker. What's going on? Hope all's well with you and yours. Yes, everything's good. So what are we supposed to draft? Spencer Rattler? Draft somebody, bro. Stop lying and saying you're going to draft a quarterback and you don't. Like I said, man, I mean, you ain't got to prove nothing to me. Man, we ain't going to agree. All I know is I was told we were going to draft a quarterback and we drafted nobody. And we overpaid a Gardner Minshew. And the coach is saying he's not impressed. You tell me what we should have did. I'm telling you we should have picked up a quarterback from somewhere, dog. Okay? I'm just saying. But like I said, man, you don't have to agree. But I think I'm right. Okay? Sports Talk with G said everyone counts the Raiders out. I don't see them getting less than 8 wins with that defense. Defense is going to be balling, bro, but you can't rely on defense to win your games. Defense is there to help you keep you in games. But the offense has to take over, bro. Sometimes the offense. The reason why we beat the mess out of the Chargers 63-21 is because everything was on all cylinders. When the offense was going, the defense was going, everything nothing they could do. You got to remember, man, it was 63-14 until AP pulled the starters in the fourth quarter, bro. With half the quarter left, we pulled the starters, and then they were able to go down the field and get a tug. Okay, but we still beat their brains in. Okay, and then when we played the Chiefs, offense did a little something, but the defense had 2 defensive touchdowns. We scored 14 points on defense. Okay. Watch Raider said Mumford got injured today. I'm glad we drafted J.D. Glaze. Yeah, but I'm hearing that I haven't heard anything about the kid Jackson, Powers Jackson. I haven't heard anything about him being back yet. Booty Banks, he said himself, the shield is like Thor's hammer. You have to be worthy to lift it. Yeah, man, shield don't play, bro. Shield don't play. Shield's going to pick what it picks, and that's what it is, man. Anybody that succeeds with the Raiders, the shield done chose you, bro, is what it is. Okay? It's like the finest girl in your school was picking her boyfriends. She wasn't like, oh, okay, I just have to go with whatever I can go with. She had the whole school was ready to drop them. The whole school was ready to drop them. She was deciding who she was gonna let drop them, and that was it. That's what it was. Okay, and you wasn't that person. You wish you was. So that's what it is. The shield's the same thing. Shield's like, hey man, I like you, don't like you, like you, Jonathan Abram, I don't like you. Okay. Like we just go down the list, bro. Okay, go down the list of all the people came over. Robert Spillane, I love you. You could stay. Okay, Marcus Peters, I don't. Get out. See how that works? Watch Raider says if a team doesn't want to trade with you, there's nothing you can do. I don't think that's the facts at all. I think that the only team that didn't want to trade with him is Washington. The rest of them teams was ready to trade. Let's not act like they weren't. They were. Tom Telesco has been a GM. You guys act like Tom Telesco didn't have a job. He's new. The dude was the general manager for the Chargers for 12 years, and then he got fired because he was with Brandon Staley. He hired Brandon Staley, who was trash. He lost his job and had lost a job for a couple of days. Next thing you know, he's a Raiders guy. He has all the relationships. He knows everybody. So let's not act like everyone hates his guts and no one knows him. Everybody knows Tom. They know Coupon Tom. Is that when you come in, dog, and you don't have money, man, you don't go to Ruth Chris talking about, hey man, how much is for a tomahawk? Oh man, tomahawk of $155. Hey man, why don't you just how come I just give you 60, bro? We call it even. No, dog, you cheat. You cheat, dog. He said he made calls. He didn't say he got hung up on. He lowballed people. Like I said, that's what happened. Okay. Booty Bang, what's your philosophy on this situation? Hey man, my philosophy is on you don't quit a job until you have a job. That's my philosophy, because that's what my dad told me. You don't quit a job till you have a job. You don't get to say, well, man, I can't stand it here. I'm just going to quit and I'm going to find me another job. That's not what you do. because you don't know how long it's going to take for you to get another job. You go, keep the job, you go get another job, you get the start date on the other job, you got it, okay. Next thing you know, okay, good, I'm getting closer to, I'm gonna work, okay, cool. Then you're like, hey, I quit. Then the next day you go to your new job. You didn't do that, dog. You don't get rid of a quarterback until you what? See? Have a quarterback. Watch Raider said, don't blame Josh McDaniels boy for Derek Carr, bruh, AP or Telesco. I didn't blame who blamed AP or Telesco. Why would I do that? I'm not blaming AP or Telesco. I don't know where you're getting this from, Watts. I mean, maybe you really on that oil tonight, because I didn't say that. You're the only person saying I said that. Why would I blame them for that? I'm saying you have 5 quarterbacks, bro. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's the general manager. Doesn't matter who's the coach. I'm saying 5 quarterbacks came in and they were trash compared to him. It didn't fix it. Changing GMs and coaches didn't fix it. It's the same situation. So I didn't blame them for the situation. I'm blaming them for not improving the quarterback position. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Everybody else doesn't have this problem. Just us. Okay. Fanbo, got to go and play with what we got. That's true. DC was solid. Different schemes held them back. Different coaches, different regimes, different offensive coordinators, different quarterback coaches, different personnel. Oh, too much stuff. Black Raider says we need an owner like Jed York. Nah, Jed York ain't really doing nothing, dog. Jed York don't know football, man. He's got John Lynch. That's the difference, bro. You bring in a general manager that has some nuts. John Lynch is a first ballot Hall of Fame, safety, that Super Bowl champion with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, he brought somebody in there that has some pelotas, somebody in there that can come in there and that could demand respect. The players got to respect him because he was on the field knocking heads off, and then he can come in here and he can let people know I'm a Super Bowl champion. You can't come over here and pull the wool over my eyes. You can't come over here and tell me nothing. I'm in the hall. I got a jacket. I got a gold jacket. I got a chip. Okay, I was one of the hardest hitters that ever played the game. And now I'm over here and I'm telling you what's popping. Right? That's the difference. You bring in somebody who knows what the hell they're doing, though. You don't bring in these dudes that are just pushing pencils, bro. Okay? Tom Telesco was sitting over there with the Chargers for 12 years. They didn't do shit. It's the same guy, bro. Who was he responsible? All the personnel. Who brought in J.C. Jackson? Remember that? Oh, shit, J.C. Jackson over there, man. It's going to be a problem for us. I said J.C. Jackson's trash, and I'm happy that the Bolts overpaid for him. I mean, that's on his watch. Okay, who hired Brandon Staley? He did. Okay, that's the point. All right. So you can't. It's not a. Jed York is a guy who. He is the son of his mama, who's the sister of Eddie DeBartolo. So they gave him a team, nepotism, gave him a football team, but he's smart enough to say, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to go get me a good general manager. Before then, they had Trent Baalke. Okay, 49ers GM name was Baalke, bro, before that. When they had Harbaugh, and Baalke and Harbaugh was going, see, I told you I talk a lot of 49ers, man. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? And they brought Baalke in, okay? And when it came down to getting rid of Jim Harbaugh or Baalke, they got rid of Harbaugh. The same people that Harbaugh that everyone thinks is going to turn the San Diego Chargers, yeah, I said San Diego, they're going to turn them into a Super Bowl champion team overnight. That's the point. While they're hiring these kind of people, who are we hiring? Okay, Booty Bang said the facts that the Colts were so willing to get rid of Garner should have been a red flag. Yeah, but like I said before, dog, everybody thinks that when somebody comes over here, they automatically becomes good. And I'm like, nah, you're still the same guy you were before. Okay, Bruce says, yeah, we're effed. Aaron Davis says, Shaq, we're going to need more than 10 wins. We got to get 10 to get to 14. Whitey said they got rid of Waller, Carr, made Chandler Jones a psych ward, and they devalued a whole Hunter Renfrow. I mean, damn, I'm so happy that neither one of those guys are in the league. Josh McDaniels is not in the league, and Dave Ziegler's not in the league. Neither one of them are in the league, man. They probably couldn't even go and be a defensive or the offensive coordinator for a high school team, bro. They couldn't even do that, dog. Like nobody wants to hire that guy. Says, so how can I be mad at the quarterback situation when Josh McDaniels passed on C.J. Stroud to draft AOC? I can. I don't know how you can't, but I can. I could be mad because he shouldn't have been there in the first place. Didn't I just tell you never give a $2 person a 10, a 20, $200 responsibility? Didn't I just say that, dog? You don't throw your keys to your brand new Hellcat to your uncle that got 5 drunk drive-ins, bro. Whether he's sober or not. Yeah, go ahead and take the new whip. Dude, you got to know who you're throwing the keys to. Okay? Like, you got to know that. You don't let nobody get in your car riding dirty, dog. When you know they probably got every piece of of the birds and everything in their pockets, and they got all that paraphernalia and all of that. They got pipes and straws and all of that. Hey man, just take me over to my dealer real quick. Yeah, all right, bro, I got you. Nah, dog. You better call an Uber, or you better tell your fat ass greasy baby mama to take you. You ain't riding in my car. So like I said, it's your responsibility, man. Grown ass men, dog. Mark Davis is a grown ass man. Grown ass man. Okay? Got to be responsible for who you hire. He just hiring whoever's going to take over the team because he's too busy sitting courtside at the Aces game. We don't see that problem with the Aces. If the Raiders were ran by like the Aces are being run, we would be better off. It seems like the Aces don't have that problem, do they? The whole WNBA team is being ran right because Mark is over there. Mark is hands-on. Mark done bought them a $20 practice facility. I mean, $20, a $20 million practice facility. Mark Davis has bought them improvements. Mark Davis has been over there putting his hands on the team, doing what he's supposed to do. But with the Raiders, he ain't doing that. Hands off. When the Raiders are making all the money. When the Raiders are the reason why you're able to go buy a WNBA team, dog. Okay. That's the point. Foodman said, I was there when JMD had the shield upside down. I was going crazy. I mean, come on, dog. I mean, it was a nationally televised game, dog. That was just ridiculous. Okay. Ross Rader said, we left holding the candle. And well, like I said before, man, I'm glad I got me some rings, bro. Thank God I got me some championships, or I'd lose. Said, did some BS. The $200 responsibility quote was amazing. Appreciate it. Derek Gallagher says, a Shaq 9,000. Yeah, 9,000 subscribers, man. We hit that 9,000. We're already on the way to 10. That 10's right there, dog. And you know what I'm proud about it is that we got here and we didn't have to keep none of these weirdos and none of these yahoos and none of these bozos. We got rid of all of them. We got all the right people, bro. Got all of y'all that's on here solid. Okay, we come over here, we talk, we don't have to agree. Agreeing is not part of the equation as long as we know what we're talking about and we respectful. It's all good. Okay, we got rid of all these bums and all these people that are sleeping under bridges and all of them. We got rid of all of them, dog. And we almost about to hit 10 grand. This season, I say within the first month, too, we definitely gonna hit 10 grand. Okay. All right, sports talk, man. If only Bill Musgrave stayed as defensive coordinator, Bill Musgrave, you mean offensive coordinator? Bill Musgrave had that offense rolling, bruh. But when we got rid of him, dog, is because Jack Del Rio. See, like I said before, man, I know too much about this team, dog. I know exactly what you're saying. Bill Musgrave had that offense brewing. Now understand. Jack Del Rio, a lot of people, we should have kept Del Rio. No, we shouldn't have, dog. Del Rio lost the locker room, okay, when we was in Oakland. You know why he lost the locker room? Because he was running around talking all that Trump talk. You ain't in there to be talking political stuff to those players. And then the whole Colin Kaepernick kneeling thing, he was trying to act like he was all of that, dog. Like, come on, man. You are not Bill Belichick. You're not nobody. You're not Jerry Jones. You're not somebody that can come in there and mandate that what we're going to do. Okay, and he lost the locker room because of that. But Bill Musgrave, he fired Bill Musgrave the season before because Bill Musgrave was outperforming him, dog. His defense wasn't doing nothing. Dog. You had a whole Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack was Defensive Player of the Year. Nobody else was doing nothing. And Bill Musgrave's offense was balling. And guess what? He was afraid that Bill Musgrave was going to take his job. So he got rid of him. He got rid of Musgrave, dog. That's why he got rid of him. That next season, I'm like, dude, what did we get rid of Musgrave for? Because he was intimidated by Musgrave. Musgrave could have took his job. Raiders hire from within, bro. Usually 9 times out of 10, that's what they do. Didn't you just see what AP is hiring from within? So he's like, let me get rid of my competition. Didn't do no good because Mark was talking to Chuck. Once Chuck said, okay, cool, 10 years, $100 million, Jack Del Rio out the door. So it didn't matter anyway. Okay. Black Raider said, I'd like to know exactly what's going through Mark's mind when he decided to hire those 2 clowns. Hey man, you guys know what y'all doing? All right, man, I'm gonna be over here, bro. Call me on my cell phone and think he's popping. He hands off owner, bro. Hands off owner, except when it comes to them Aces team. That Aces team, his hands is all over the place. It's all on there. Why you think they won? They think they're winning championships. Why you think they're bringing? I mean, they do better job of bringing in top-notch players than we do. The damn Aces, when they won a championship, they was a all-star team, man. They had everybody. Candace Parker, Kelsey Plum. They had Asia Wilson. Man, that's like the dream team. That's like watching the Olympics. Half of them women are on the Olympic team. Okay? Half of the women that I just named on the Olympic team. They had that whole team, barbecue chicken and everybody. But when it came to us, we couldn't get nobody, dog. We couldn't get no free agents. Nah, dog. Okay. So Josh to the back and quarterback. I thought Carr deserved another season. We could have drafted the quarterback. Then defense got better. Quarterback got worse. I agree. Peter said narcissists flip the script and always blame others or make themselves the victims. Yeah, they're good at it too. Sports Talk GC was best with Musgrave. He was. Okay. Mr. Champion said, oh, yeah, definitely. OT, yeah, definitely got better, too, but defense, offense looking weak. Got you. So it's we aren't sure who fits Luke Getsy's scheme except Aaron Rodgers. Luke, I always say this about Luke Getsy. First of all, we weren't trying to get Luke Getsy, man. That was the first thing. We were trying to get old boy that went to Washington. That was the offense coordinator for USC. But when he decided to jump ship on us, we got Getsy. And I will say this about Getsy: I hope we get the Packers Luke Getsy and not the Bears Luke Getsy, because the Bears Luke Getsy wasn't doing nothing until they played us. And Badgett was going over there balling against us. So outside of that, Carl Sanchez said to the women's rugby king, "What a great win over Australia." Yeah, man, Olympics are really good this year, dog. Really good. Watch Raiders are trash, getting 30 points a game. Yeah, that's why Carr had the most comeback wins. I agree. Play from behind a lot. Bill Holloway, hopefully gets you get the offensive simple-minded. I agree. I mean, offense simple and let the players play. So those things is cheap. I mean, come on, dog. I mean, his dude's probably in high school. This dude's probably in 8th grade. Okay, he's on his mama's cell phone because she's passed out drunk. Whitey said, "Look up, we got ourselves a quarterback shack." Yeah, man, come on, dog. You know that's exactly how they was telling me, dog. I'm like, man, you guys got it. You definitely are on that powder, bro. Okay. Watch Raider. Thank you, man. Appreciate all the ones, man. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Appreciate it. Watch, maybe our DV are eating out there. Maybe so. I mean, damn. I mean, do you eating against our own? I mean, doesn't mean you're going to eat against us. Eat other people. There's always two sides to a story, but I only can go with the story that's being told. I'm not there. So I only can, I mean, if, that's why you got to listen to multiple people. I'm not one guy like, Hondo said, you're not a Hondo. Like, dude, Hondo's not the only person that covers the team. I just told you. There's Gutierrez. I can't remember Gutierrez's first name. You got him. You got Carpenter. You got Tashawn Reed. You got what's the other dude's name, man? Victor Fur. There's 4 or 5 dudes that I'm on Twitter. I follow all 4 of those guys, and there's a couple of other dudes. So I'm collectively listening. If one guy says one thing, I'm not taking that as gospel because that's the person that you guys know more out of everybody else. 9 times out of 10, the person who I pretty much really pay attention to is Tashawn Reed, because Tashawn Reed is somebody who's going to be a lot more critical about a lot of things. Now, we know Hondo isn't a Raider fan. He's not a Raider fan. So I give him props for not being a fan of the team. But it is his job to cover the team. But Deshaun Reed will tell you stuff that other people won't tell you, bro. They'll tell you some ins and outs because they know some of these players, like they got relationships, and they'll tell you. Like I was hearing, he was talking about Josh Jacobs having disgruntled stuff during the season with the Raiders, and the whole thing about the money. He was on top of that. Okay. So, like I said before, man, I don't listen to one guy. I listen to several guys, but all 4 or 5 of them had all said the quarterback play is lackluster. So, guess what? If I got 5 people saying the same thing, I got to believe it. Okay. Booty Bang said you're absolutely right, Shaq. Batman ain't fat. Facts. Okay. Michael says St. Fields, maybe quarterback #1 in Pittsburgh since Wilson got hurt, been playing good. Hey, man, Justin Fields, I'm glad he got an opportunity. That was another guy talking about we need to get. I think that kid has turned into Russell Westbrook. Everything was his fault. But we're gonna see what Caleb does. Caleb ain't even playing in this game. Like I said, Caleb Williams, man, my dog from USC, fight on USC, man. But man, I'm glad he didn't come to the Raiders, man. He's kind of a prima donna, man. We're gonna see what he gonna do. Okay. Yeah, he broke his back and his leg. Facts. Daddy and the caddy. Okay. Said Michael K. Williams eating good. Hey man, don't talk bad about Michael K. Williams. Michael K. Williams is a legend, bro. Appreciate the $2 dono. Watch where Tom Brady's arm was shot last season in Tampa. Shoot, man, it wasn't shot in that Super Bowl when he beat the guy with the strongest arm in the league. I saw somebody balling out of control with a broke arm, like y'all say, and I saw somebody with a lively arm getting his ass whooped, aka Kermit the Frog. You can't teach clutch. Can't teach clutch, bro. I saw Kobe Bryant tear his Achilles, bro, and went out there and made his free throws. I don't want to hear it. I saw Kobe Bryant go out there, tore his Achilles. He knew his Achilles was torn. He said, I'm going. He got fouled, tore his Achilles. He went right out there and said, I'm going to shoot these free throws with a torn Achilles, bro. I don't care. I'm Kobe. I'm him. Brady's like, yeah, I might not be able to do too much more, but in this Super Bowl, let me show you what it is. All right, Tito, man, go get that thing popping, Tito. And probably the Colts will be tough this year because Anthony Richardson was balling out of control before he got hurt. Gardner Minshew wouldn't even have got a sniff out there. You wouldn't even have had a chance. If Anthony Richardson was playing, the Colts would have won the playoff. Would have been in the playoffs, dog. He got the playoffs because he got hurt. Okay. Derek Galloway really feel good about this season, man. This team's different. Personal team look when we projected to go 6-11. Do you see how personal the team took it? Yeah, man, because we really got players that bought in. That's the difference between somebody playing for Josh McDaniels and somebody playing for Antonio Pierce. The players have bought in. The players are like, I'm playing for coach. That means a lot, bro. That means a lot. When you're out there and you're like, man, I'm doing it for my coach. I remember playing football or playing sports, and one of our coaches, his mother was really sick, and she was really supportive of our team, and we were like, man, we're gonna play for Mama. We're gonna play for Mama Sanchez, or I think Coach Sanchez was our coach, and we're gonna play hard for her. We went out there and played our ass off, dog. So when you respect your coaches and you respect your position people, you won't get up there and play for them. They love AP, bro. They love AP, and they don't want to have their coach fail, bro. They don't want their coach to fail. That's the difference. But when you just don't have the talent, you just don't have the talent, dog. That's what it is. Okay? You just don't have it. Watch, I'm gonna let the Raiders do the talking on the field. I mean, that's all that matters at the end of the day. But they ain't on the field yet, so we're gonna talk about it. Bev, what's good? What's going on? Good evening. Hit that like button, subscribe, share a channel with a membership, lock in. Let's do it. X and IG at Shaxter21. Shop the store, the merch next month, bro. Merch coming. It may be even faster, man, because now it's August, excuse me. So yeah, be ready for the new merch. I'm telling you, dog. You guys, you gonna see it. Okay, it's going down. Okay, no excuses. Okay. Raiders Productions in the house. We're actually just saving money to re-sign the players on defense. Yeah, at the end of the year, after we went through a whole season. Like I said before, I don't care about that. The Raiders made so much money, bro. I don't like. Why are we walking around acting like we broke, bro? That's like you walking in and you got $2,000 in your pocket in cash that's not allocated to any bills, rent, or anything else. You got two G's in your pocket, and you go to Wendy. You go on Wendy's. You order a 4 for $4. You order a 4 for $4 from Wendy's, bruh. Okay, two nuggets, small fry. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. And a frosty with a small you know cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger, bro. 444. Come on, man. You got 2 grand in your pocket. What the hell are you eating in here for? Because you're used to eating in here, dog. When you didn't have 2 grand in here, this is what you ate. You got 2 grand in your pocket. You're still eating. You ain't gonna go to Ruth Chris and go spend $100 on yourself, dog. You ain't gonna do that. So saving money don't mean nothing to me. What has saving money done for me? Every time we've saved money, we didn't do nothing with the money we saved. We just gave it to somebody else. Every time we save money to give it to somebody else. Okay? All started. Oh man, Derek Carr wants 40 million. We're gonna save money, Shaq. We let him go. We can get rid of him for it's only gonna be a $6 million cap hit. I remember all that bullshit. You're talking to me, dog. Trust me, I remember everything everyone says. I'm like, okay, get rid of Carr. You saved the money. What did you do? You gave more money to Garoppolo. You gave more money to Jimmy Garoppolo to play 7 games than you would have gave to Derek to play the whole season, bro. Like I said, you don't save no money, bro. What are you saving money for when you have money? Okay? You're just being cheap. Saving money is not the same as being cheap. Saving money is commendable, but being cheap is not. Nobody likes a cheap person. Nobody likes a cheapy weepy, bro. Nobody. Okay? But if that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. All right? If you're still saving ketchup packets from McDonald's because you don't want to buy ketchup, it's different than you saying, "Oh, I'm just going to save these because it's more convenient. Keep some in my car just in case I need some extra ketchup." But when you're picking up the condiments and you're grabbing all the straws so you could take them home because you don't want to buy any, it's a difference. It's a difference, bro. Okay? That's the difference. When you're taking the salt and pepper out of the damn thing and you're stuffing it in your pockets because you don't want to buy salt and pepper, that's not the same as I'm taking some salt and pepper home because I bought a meal and I'm going to take a couple of these packets with me. It's different. It's cheap. Okay? Cheap and being thrifty and knowing what you're doing with your money ain't the same, bro. Okay? It's just like when people tell me, "Oh, Shaq, I don't know why you spend all that money on what you do." Dog, I ain't cheap. Okay, I'm gonna spend my money. I'm gonna spend my money the way I want to, but I'm gonna make sure I have some. But dog, it's time to go and do something. I'm gonna go do it. Trust me, when you guys are gonna see me at these games, just start adding up the plane tickets, start adding up the amenities, start adding up the resort fees, start adding all that shit up, and you're gonna be like, damn, that's 3-4 grand just to go to a game. Because when I go to a game, I go to a game, dog. I don't go to a game and be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna sleep in my car, and I can park on this street. I don't want to pay the resort fee." Like I said, man, a lot of y'all just cheap. Cheap isn't fly, bruh. That's not pimping. Ravin Chanda, what's going on, Ravin? Okay, good to see that membership, man. I love it, man. Seeing that green light. Said I'm worried about the run game. You already know. Okay, that run game. We're gonna find out. Your boy Josh Jacobs is still popping it. Josh Jacobs is really hurt. He is the jilted baby mama right now, dog. He's still running his mouth about the Raiders, man. I'm like, man, you talk about somebody who's hurt. Okay, he's still hurt, still running his mouth, man. Like, all right, bro. Okay, Zeus better get it going. I saw Zeus's picture. Zeus looked like he's trying to win Mr. Olympia. The way he was looking, swole. I said, "Oh, you better run the football though." Okay, Matthew Kano in the house. What's going on? You already know Matthew Kano. I didn't even know you was on here, dog. Okay, but I'm gonna give you a big Shirley. Was ready. Atlanta wasn't trading that pick. Minnesota trade with the Jets back-to-back spots. Denver wasn't gonna help us. We wasn't moving up. We wasn't get a quarterback. Hey, dog. Like I said before, man, you don't walk in the day of trying to make deals. I mean, that's just stupid, bro. You just walk in. You ain't did nothing. You just walk in the day of and try to make deals, bro. You could have made deals before, man. I don't believe that, dog. If everybody's saying it's a conspiracy that they didn't want to trade with us, then they're never gonna trade with us. Like we're never going to get any trades done. I think it's cap. I think it's cap. I think it's just an excuse. Okay. I think it's cap. I think that then as long as Telesco's there, I never heard nobody else giving us a hard time about making trades. How come all of a sudden when he walks in the door, we can't make a trade? Oh, nobody was trading with us. Since when? Like, come on, bro. I don't believe that at all, man. I don't believe that at all. Unless it's Tom Telesco's fault that they didn't want to trade. Got to blame it on somebody, dog. Didn't have that problem before. Didn't have that problem before. Okay, I saw Dave Ziegler trade for a whole Devontae Adams and didn't give nothing up. Well, I don't believe that, dog. I don't believe that. I mean, but you can believe it. Okay, Jordan Travis is okay. Yeah, we could have drafted him at least. I was told we were drafting a quarterback. We drafted nobody. Okay. Said we drafted Richardson and Eisenberg with those picks. Just would trade up to draft Jordan Travis. Kick toss, which team has the Kai's KD, Ravens or Pats? I don't know what KD means. Amend a statement. Don't get rid of a quarterback till you have a quarterback equal or better than the one you have. Okay, I can amend that, dog. You know what I'm saying, Bill? You from the hood, dog. You from MP hood. We from the same neighborhood. You can do that, dog. You can say that. But I'm just telling you what my father always told me, man. You don't quit a job till you got a job. Like, bills don't care, dog. Bills don't care, man. You better have a contingency plan, man. You better be ready. You better be ready. I don't care how much you think your job is in order, dog. Shoot, man. I'm trying to tell you. You better make sure you have 6 months of an emergency plan, emergency trust or whatever. You better have that. Okay. Just in case they tell you, hey man, last quarter we didn't do that good. We're gonna have to get rid of this division. Your ass is out on your ass. Okay. Better make sure. You got emergency fund, bro, or you're gonna be up a creek. Or have you another job, or have you another side hustle, or have you your own business, or have something else you do. Okay. You may have to be going to work, man, go home, sleep for a couple hours and get up, man, and go janitorial business you got and go out there and clean them classrooms at the local high school, man, get you a check. So just in case they try to fool with you at your job, you still got some money coming in. Like I said, man, you guys can walk around here and make excuses if you want to, bro. Okay. I'm not making any. Bill Holloway said Champ Kelly make a great GM next year after his apprenticeship. I hope so. I think he's perfect. Watch Brady didn't have the 5 quarterbacks if it wasn't for Danny Boy. Don't matter. He was put in that job. How do you put in a dude who can't get a job with his own team? That's just goes to show you, how do you hire a guy who can't even get a job with his own team? His own team didn't want him, though. So Arnell Mickle says, "What about Wilkes firing?" I'm not familiar with that. You have to let me know a little bit more. Bill Holloway told me to douchebag. Watch I'm not going to be mad if AC doesn't pan out because I didn't want to draft him. Emmanuel Garrett heard that Dave Ziegler is working for the New Orleans Saints. Shit, I didn't hear that. Okay, is taking out the garbage a job for the, because I don't think he's definitely going to be making no personnel decisions. Okay, he might be over there lining up the Gatorade bottles so that people can get a drink. Put the red ones here, put the orange ones. Red, orange, green, clear. Okay, the lemonade one. Yeah, he might be doing that. Marcy said, "Okay, let's blame Mark Davis then. Blame who you want to blame. Okay, blame whoever." Okay, DeMarcus Webb, Ziegler got hired by the Saints in the front office. Yeah, I mean, like I said, somebody has to work the file cabinets, man. Somebody has to do that. Okay, you're over there with the file cabinets, like, hey, man, so Chloe and them in HR walking in, like, Dave, can you put this file? Do you know where this goes? Yeah, I think it goes after Y. Yeah, go ahead and put that in there real quick. Okay. He's in there getting coffee. He's in there running errands and stuff. Dave, yeah. Can you go get my dry cleaning? It's got the clothes. You can get over there within the next 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, Barbara, I can go get it for you. Okay. It's not doing nothing. All right, man. Hit that like button, man. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. Raiders. 07. Anthony Brown's a guy I wanted to see get some reps in preseason. He got something different to his game. Yeah, Anthony Brown is opportunity. But are we going to keep 3 quarterbacks? That's the point. Is Luke Getsy going to let us keep 3 quarterbacks? Because 2 of them aren't going anywhere. All right. 3 quarterbacks means a less person on the roster that we need. You're going to run 3 quarterbacks, or put him on the practice squad. Something's got to happen. Okay, follow me at Action IG. Lock in for membership. Chicken man, Jack Del Rio was the last good coach we had. No, he wasn't. Jack Del Rio wasn't no last good coach we had. Jack Del Rio had one good season when we was 12-4, which was 2016, when Derek Carr was balling out of control. After that, he was very pedestrian. He didn't do anything. He lost the locker room. He got booted. He got fired. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. That dude was not all of that at all. And if he was, how come he hasn't had a job since? Like I said, man, you can't make this up, man. We hire people that nobody wants. Okay? Let's go through it. Let's go back to Del Rio. Jack Del Rio gets fired from us. Where's he worked at? I'll wait. John Gruden gets fired by us. Where's he working at? I'll wait. Rich Bisaccia, he is the special teams coach for the Green Bay Packers. He has a job. That was the best coach we had. Okay. Took us to the playoffs, was an interim, didn't get the chance he should have got. Had that team believing in him. He has a job. Okay. Josh McDaniels, he doesn't have a job. AP, he has a job. So out of the past 5 coaches that we've had, 3 of them don't have a job in the league. You tell me. 2 of them in a row. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, at all. All right. Represent unfiltered brand. Okay. Chicken Man said, pretty much your name is Chicken Man, first of all. Said, don't call Jack Del Rio nobody as far as I'm concerned. I've never heard of you, no offense, but I got 9,000 subscribers, Chicken Man. You don't even have 9 people following you. Okay. You don't even have 9 pieces of chicken to eat. Okay. And let me show you what we do with people like you, dog. I just wanted to read that real quick. I'm sitting on 9,000. 9,000 people know who I am, dog. But nobody knows you. Okay. Let me get rid of you real quick. This is what happens to people who can't even afford a 3-piece chicken meal on Tuesdays. Okay. Watch Raider said, Del Rio should have fired Todd Downing and not Ken Norton when he didn't. Like I said, but he liked Ken Norton, he's the defensive coach. But like I said before, he made a mistake. Okay. He said Russ Gage was already gone. Todd Downing was terrible. Okay. Nate Dogg, yeah, Todd Downing was bad. What's up, Shaq? People always like to thank McDaniels for at least bringing AP on the staff, but Patrick Graham on back confirmed today. Patrick brought AP onto the staff. Like I said before, man, like, you know, people don't pay attention to that. They just think that somebody did something and that's what they did. Like, Josh McDaniels is an offensive coach. The last thing that he was worried about was defense. He wasn't worried about it. He was worried about his offense, which is why he had that crazy ass system, crazy ass numeration system, and crazy play names and all of that. An offense that was so complicated that nobody could run it. Okay. All right. That's the whole idea. But like you said, man, all you got to do is watch these podcasts. But the people that said all of that, they're not going to stop saying what they say. Whitey said the NFL was a lingerie team. Mark Davis would make them a dynasty. Like I said, dude, the Aces don't seem to have a problem. Okay? The Aces don't have no problem. The Ender guy, what's going on? And the guy said, I think the Saints are going 10-7. Hey, man, Derek Carr would definitely be the catalyst if that happens. Everyone's saying, D-Mac said, everyone's saying that Russ was a square, but a better option than AOC and Minshew. Like I said, man, you know, you can't make this stuff up. Nate Dawes, I haven't seen Akeem bash the Raiders like Josh has. Obviously, Akeem praised the Raiders. Well, you got to understand, Josh Jacobs was really hurt. That you talk about somebody. I mean, damn, Josh Jacobs walked in on his girl and she was getting her back broke. Like, he walked in on that dog. Like, that's how he's acting. He's acting like he's still hurt behind the whole money and we didn't do this for him and we didn't do that for him. And I'm saying, you know what, dude? You know, concentrate on playing for the cheeseheads, man, and go out there and do what you got to do. Because if you're so focused on us, man, you ain't gonna get nothing done. He should have been done with everything. He's had everything he needed to say. Why is he still talking? Like, dude, play football for the team you're on. You pick the Packers, go play for him. Stop talking about us. But he can't keep his name, can't keep his ex-girl's name out of his mouth, dog. That's what it is. You always said Dylan Lab is the next CMC. I hope so. Okay. Carlos Sanchez. All right, man. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, man. I mean, shoot, man. It's all good. I can go ahead and finish watching John Wick, man. Got it all on pause right here, man. I mean, I'm watching the first one, the original one. But yeah, man, just want to come in and just say, man, you know what, man? It's not looking good right now, dog. The coach, AP's not. It's like somebody needs to tell him that it's all good. I got your back, coach. That's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for somebody to step up and be a leader, bro. I mean, damn, you got two dudes that ain't being vocal or ain't coming in saying what they need to say. I mean, it's not like AP's office is open. It's not like he got the door locked. Just walk in his office and say, hey, coach, you know what? I'm ready to be the man. I'm ready to lead this team. He ain't heard it. Okay, don't get mad at me, dog. Okay. And anybody running around caping for Jack Del Rio, man, you need your head examined, bro. That man has been out of football a decade. Okay, a whole decade. He hasn't coached nothing. All right, for a reason. All right, but you can get mad at him if you want to. I don't care. Raiders 75-28. This is what we want. We want their top pick. Yeah, man. I don't want to go through a losing season to get a top pick, man. Shouldn't have to do that. Carl Sanchez says, I think AOC will be okay this season. I hope so. Like I said, I'm rooting for him to be the starter. Is that it? All right, man. Shoot, especially you guys that are on the East Coast and back east, man. Salute to you guys, man. You guys are in the AM. We'll pick it up tomorrow. But yeah, man, we'll see what's going on, man. Looking forward to Thursday night, man. We'll see some football, even if it's for 1 or 2 plays, and then the rest will just be whatever. But yeah, man, just something food for thought, man. You know what we do over here, dog. We're always going to put it on there and make it crack and say what it is and say what it ain't. All right, man. Love y'all, man. Talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm about to check and filter.